Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome or welcome back to Restyle Secrets, the channel where we buy things at thrift stores and then we never sell them. No, I'm sorry. So far 2024 has been a bit of a downer in the reselling business for Heidi anyway. December was crappy, January was worse. February came back a little. So I've got hope. I do. I have hope. I have been shipping out. I think it's been a whole week now since I had a 0 sales day, whereas earlier in February, I was having a 0 sales day more often than I would like. I mean, last year, a 0 sales day was like once a year occurrence. But anyway, I don't know what's going on, because normally I'm a pretty positive person, and we'll just edit all this out because it has nothing to do with reselling, and it's not even interesting. Wow. So you'll notice, no, of course you haven't noticed. I haven't posted much on YouTube lately. I've been a little distracted. First, about my bummer of a business. And then I got distracted because sometime last year I found this giant vintage linen tablecloth stamped for embroidery. It's huge. It's big enough for my dining room table, and that's a big table. And I just kept thinking somebody should sew on this. So one day I just got started, and I just noticed I missed that little leaf right there. But anyway, I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing. I'm looking at pictures of Gerbera daisies for the inspiration for the flowers. So some of those are pretty cute, and the centers aren't done. But anyway, just on this little tiny corner with the leaf pattern, and but I pick it up. I pick it up every day and do a flower or two or some leaves, but it's enormous, and it's going to take me for the rest of my life, probably. But, so, getting back into embroidery a little bit. I'm going to make a noise. And getting back into embroidery a little bit reminded me about needlepoint, and how I've always really wanted an elaborate, beautiful needlepoint pillow. I think my friend Gigi would understand. Anyway, I found a really good deal on a needlepoint kit on eBay, and so I've started working on this. Should I show you what it's supposed to look like when it's done? So all I've gotten done is the background and this one leaf right here, but it's so fun and relaxing, and with the pre-printed canvas, it's really not that difficult. And then, hold on. I know you're not here for the needlework, but whatever. So then when I was, fell down the YouTube rabbit hole all about needlepoint, there's a lot out there. I discovered Kay Fassett, he's now like in his 80s, designer, and oh, look at that pillow. But anyway, I'm kind of a traditionalist when it comes to needlepoint. You won't catch me probably stitching any signs to hang up that are, that are clever about coffee or wine or drinking too much or not enough or any of those things. But I'm kind of a traditionalist needlepointer. But I got this book on eBay. Oh, by the way, if you like to buy real books, don't shop on Amazon first. Shop on eBay. I got 3 needlepoint books for $10 total and free shipping. That's a good deal. So anyway, there was a Kay Fassett pillow that I found in a YouTube video, and she had found the pattern on eBay and stitched it, and it was gorgeous, and I wanted it. And of course it looks like this. No, it looks like this. No, this. Good Lord. See this one down here? So it's a half moon shaped pillow, like a lumbar kind of shaped pillow. So anyway, here's the pattern, but it's just colors on a square, really tiny squares. And it's hard to follow the colors, so I've been transferring that over to grid paper with symbols, which are easier for me to follow than colors when it's dark in the living room. So I've got way too many projects started and several more bought up. Who's got time for reselling? Who's got time for YouTube? Sorry, fans. I know you've just been sitting on the edge of your seat waiting for a Tuesday tip, and today is going to be Wednesday, so I can't do a Tuesday tip today unless it's, don't get distracted by other fun, pretty, shiny things. Would you like to see a haul? I got a haul. I've got a haul to show you. So this first item, and again, if you're new to the channel, maybe you came here for the needlepoint and you're going to stay for the reselling. This is just Vintage America blues. I bought it for me, and it strangled my arms. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you put on a shirt and you think, I'm never going to be able to get this off. Not that it was too small, but it strangled my arms. So it's a cute chambray shirt with some embroidery on it, so I'll try to sell it. Right? Oh, I need to find a place to put my treasures. I almost said crap. Where? Over there? Where do you think? Yeah, we'll go this way. Tip for Wednesday. Plan your stuff before you just plunge in. I went shopping at 2 stores on Senior Day, which is what I do. So this was like $4.79. This is a J. Crew blazer. It's called the Slim Single Button Blazer in Italian cotton. A whole bunch of blue ones have sold for $35 to $50, but not red or pink or whatever you want to call this. I'm sure the threads were used were red, but with the white threads with it, like a chambray or a twill kind of a deal, it ends up looking kind of pink. It was sold with matching pants. It's from 2020, but somebody's going to want that for spring. Am I right? So I'm hoping for $35 to $50, just like everybody else got. This is a really soft flannel from Ralph Lauren. And it is, was it rayon or viscose? It's just really super soft and slinky. Viscose. And we all know how lovely that feels. But kind of a cute classic plaid. I like to sell all the Lauren brands, but I'm picky. I like them to look like they're Lauren brands, not just, you know, a black t-shirt. I wouldn't do that. This pile's going to fall over. I got to be careful. Like I've said before, I'm slowing down on J. Jill. I thought this would be indigo, but it isn't. But it's a long, open front cardigan. I'll show you the back so you can see the color block. Isn't that pretty? What do you think? It also has pockets. Little patch pockets on the front. So I think because it's got that pretty color block thing going for it, I wish it was my size. No, I don't. I don't like cardigans that are that long. It's not duster. It's not below the knee. But I would say it's definitely close to the knee. Here's a men's shirt brand that I've never seen before. It's Salt Valley Western. Salt Valley Western. And this is a pearl snap. And a kind of a turquoise and green and pink plaid. It feels really light and nice. It is 100% cotton, but it's approaching like a gauze cotton, not a twill cotton. I think it would be very, very cool to wear this. Not cool as in, hey man, that's cool. I mean cool as in temperature-wise. If you were out working with your horses and your cattle, and or just, you know, looking spiffy at the bar on Saturday night. Needs a wash. Here is a silk blouse, Victor Alfaro. I used to send any Victor Alfaro I found to the Real, back when the Real actually paid you something if you sent them clothes and they sold them. It's a polka dot that looks suspiciously close to an animal print, but it's just a polka dot, and it is an 18W. Very cute silk blouse with a kind of a little ruffle down the front. Very reminiscent of a jabot. Jabot? Jabot. I'll either look that up or cut it out. It's a cute 18W silk blouse. For some reason, ties catch my eye sometimes, and then I always say, Heidi, don't even bother looking at ties. There's no briones in there. But I found a couple that I thought I would give a try to. Ties at my store are $3, so I paid like $1.80 or something. So this first tie that I found was Jane Barnes. And Jane is spelled with an H for some reason. And I've sold this brand once before. It was a shirt. Looks like I have something to trim off, and I have to fix that tag. I just put a couple little tacks with my needle and thread. Jane Barnes, I sold a men's dress shirt pretty quickly for men's dress shirts and for pretty good money. So I thought I would try this one again. It is kind of a modern, sparkly, spangly, but yet very retro looking. But Jane Barnes is a modern brand, so I thought I'd try that one. And then I saw this vintage one. Holy moly, look how wide it is. And look at that amazing design. For some reason, it reminds me of a guitar, but I don't know why. Might just be, it looks like fret markers or strings. You see what I mean? Like those are the frets and those are the strings. Anyway, apparently this brand, Stephen Land, some people do like to collect these vintage ties. So Stephen Land, this crazy print. If my husband wore ties at a gig, this would be awesome for that, but he does not wear ties. Handmade in Korea, 100% silk. So, do you ever dabble in ties? And do you go with only the Brioni or Tom Ford, or do you do the vintage ones too? We'll see how those do. If they ever show up in a What Sold, then you'll know. I'm going to do a What Sold video next week, kind of recapping February. I'm hoping it ends on a happy note. Here is a Prana denim shirt, and it is women's, and I think it's an extra large. Yeah, extra large denim. So what's the difference between denim and chambray? The difference is denim is twill and chambray is not. So if you can see, what can I show you? Okay, so do you see the back here? If you could really get close, well, look inside your own jeans, and you'll see the diagonal dark lines on a lighter ground. You'll see diagonal dark lines, and that is the result of the twill weave. On a chambray shirt, you won't see that. There. Difference between chambray and denim. So this is a denim shirt, buttons up the front. It's Prana, it's an extra large. Somebody's gonna want it, right? Who knows? 25, maybe. Here's another Prana item. I gotta figure this out, if it's men's or women's. This says it's a medium, so I don't know. So this is a sweater, full zip, and then it's lined with fleece. See that? Fleecy inside. The sleeves are probably nylon or acetate or something, so you can slip it on easily. But it has pockets. It's a cute stripe, and I better hurry up and get it listed because, well, actually in Michigan we've got winter back. Yesterday it was 50 and today it's 25. That's what happens when you go to bed. A north wind comes in and whoosh, it's cold. My watch is telling me, my watch wants me to stand up. Do you ever get tired of your watch telling you what to do, bossing you around? Sometimes the encouragement, the you can do it, is kind of, it seems like interference. Mind your own business. Go live your own life, Apple. You know? I mean, one day I laid down to take just a short little nap and it said, it's time to stand up. I just laid down. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to ask quite a bit, like 40. What do you think? Here is one of my favorite brands because everything I list sells. Freefly. This is the women's, I just found out what it was called. I wonder if I can tell you. I found out what it was called by looking at all the tops on their website. Yes, I know. My computer's telling me stuff now too. Jeez. It's great to communicate, but let me initiate it, right? This is the Everyday Flex long sleeve. And I found it because I found out which one it was because the neck is wider and it does not have thumb holes. So Freefly uses bamboo to make this really wonderful, soft, stretchy viscose in different weights. Some of them, well, they call them lightweight, are super lightweight, and they'd be great to wear sailing or kayaking or paddleboarding as a sunscreen shirt, and would dry quick as well. So Freefly is great. It sells for me between $22 and $35 depending on the piece, but it almost always sells within a week. So I am starting to see it almost every time I go shopping, which is very exciting to me. And I've never been on the leading edge of a product being popular, but this one I am, and there's some store in my area that must sell it because I'm starting to see it more and more. So Freefly, look for that. This is from Saks Fifth Avenue, which I have sold cashmere pieces from them before, so I thought I'd try this gauzy cotton poncho cover-up kind of thing. So it's square, but it has armholes. No. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there's a seam somewhere in here and then an armhole above it. But it's a big square, fringy, embroidered, very lightweight cotton swim cover. So that's cute. I have no idea what I'll get for it because it's from Saks. I'm going to start at like 32-ish. What do you think will happen? Here, I've been enjoying selling Democracy. They sell pretty quickly, but as my saying goes, but not for much. I've been getting like 22 to 32 for these. This is Democracy size 12. It's the Ab Technology. Sometimes it'll say Absolution. Similar thing. I thought these were so cute for spring and summer. They're a white and beige camo. Not really white. Ivory and beige camo. Skinny ankle. Not too skinny though, but I still see people. I've been watching people's pants when I'm out and about, and doesn't seem to matter much with age. I see skinny in every age group of women, and I see wide leg in every age group. I see the boyfriend relaxed. I see high-waisted. I'm starting to see a mid-rise with, they want to show the belly with the crop sweater. So if you like it and it's a good brand and it's a good price, try to sell it. These are from Democracy. I'm going to ask like 28. Here is something I've talked about before, skirted leggings. These look like just below the knee kind of a crop, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think so. And they have a little skirt on the front with a drawstring and a zipper pocket. And these are actually Skirt Sports is the brand, but lots of people make skirted leggings. And these are not a fashion trend item for me. These are an item I always put modest in the title because some people prefer to not wear pants or shorts when they do workout. They have to wear skirts, so skirted leggings fit the bill, right? Might be for personal or religious reasons, but skirted leggings have a market. And here's a jacket from Athleta. I looked up what this was called, and I've already forgotten. But it's got some mesh and a full zip and these little bands and some pockets. And the sell-through was pretty good. Looks like the back is vented as well. Very nice Athleta jacket. It's a size small. And I typically start for Athleta nicer pieces. And I'm being picky. I don't get Athleta leggings anymore. I might if they were a really much larger plus size. But these are style 350842. Should we look that up? As long as we're going so fast here. 842. It's the Chakra jacket in Power Vita. Wow. That's a lot of words. And it's sold out for $75, so maybe I can sell this nice white one in a size small. I was saying, Athleta, more substantial pieces, I'll usually start about 38 and see what the market tells me. I'm not doing leggings or tank tops or sports bras, but I will do swim or jackets, or I would do skirted leggings if I found them, or linen pants, you know, stuff you can wear to the beach or on a cruise. I like Athleta quite a bit. And second to the last item, this is from Habitat. Habitat sells quickly, but not for much. I'll probably get between 22 and 30 for this tunic top. It feels sweatery, but it isn't sweatery. It's just a stretchy jersey with a V-neck and a pretty ruby red. Yeah, Habitat sells pretty good for me still. The last item, was wandering through the hard goods, hoping to find a needlework kit. No, Heidi, no more. But I saw these ramekins. They're 1 cup. Some people call them custard cups. You could also put them, use them as little prep bowls when you're cooking and doing your chopping and measuring ahead of time. But they're great for creme brulee or little things of baked beans or hash browns. Ramekins. But these, I thought maybe I want them or maybe my kids want them. And then I looked at the brand and they're Chantal. And that is a brand of bakeware, ovenware, ceramic stuff, porcelain that is sold at Williams-Sonoma. So I looked them up and I can probably get between $25 and $30 for the 4 of these. That's insane. I paid $2.80 for each bundle. So if I can get 25 to 30, yay. But they're nice. And Chantal is a brand that you might want to look for. It's not as expensive as the French one. What's the French one? I'll put it right there when I remember later. So kids, I'm going to go back to my needlework. It was kind of fun. No, I'm going to list 5 things. I'm going to catch up on my bookwork for the end of the month. And then I'll play with my needlework. Do you sometimes have a hobby that takes over your life? I know my friend Lori does. She discovered fountain pens last year. I'm already planning a trip somewhere over to... Say goodbye, Heidi. I had fun. I'm glad I came. Are you? Bye, kids.